Hi, this is Ernie. I'm that guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. People have been asking, hey, how do you pick stocks? So I'm going to introduce you to another stock thanks to one of my followers. And my apologies to him or her. When I initially looked at this stock, the financials did not look great, right? The revenue was not growing, expenses were accumulating so much, and they were just hemorrhaging money. But after I spoke to a friend of mine who's in semiconductor business, I realized that their product is great, but they just overspent thinking that growth is gonna come sooner than later. And that's why they're not doing well financially. But it's a very promising technology. And I say to myself, hey, why not? I can get some free shares on a consistent basis. So let's dive in. The name of the company is called Wolfspeed. Let me show you the 5-year chart. This stock used to be $140, but it ended up now trading only $7.10. And if you go to a lot of their reports, Charles Schwab rating F, Argus, you need to sell, neutral, hold. The rating does not look that great. So why am I paying attention to this? Because they have an amazing technology called silicon carbide. And for those who are not familiar with silicon carbide, you should do some research. It's quite fascinating. Does it have a lot of applications? I think they're still trying to discover where their technology could be applied to, but it goes into EVs, like industrial products. There's a lot of applications. And some people are now talking about AI. I think it might be a little far-fetched or a couple years for them to develop and create a strong business case. But can it possibly go there knowing Blackwell technology that NVIDIA has? They're getting a lot of complaints about heat, how much heat it's generating. Something like silicon carbide could potentially alleviate the heating problem. Is there a direct application? No, I don't think there is one. But could there be something down the road? I think possibly. So I decided that I don't want to risk too much of my capital knowing that this company might eventually disappear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the chart to see whether it makes sense for me to come in right now. And two, what is the right strategy for me to get into Wolfspeed? This is the 6-month chart. So 6 months ago, they were trading at $30. And then as you can tell, it's keep going down. And this is the trend line that I created. And as you can tell, if you go towards maybe sometime this month, the price has broken above the trend line, meaning there's a good possibility that price will continue to go up. How do I know? It's what they call technical analysis. So what did I do? I leverage options, right? This was yesterday when market opened. I sold put options, right here, put options, striking price of $6, expiring this Friday, and I bought 10 contracts. So 10 contracts means 1,000 shares. So I committed 6,000 shares if the price goes below 6, and I sold it at 9, which gives me 9 divided by $6 gives me about 1.5%. Of course, there's a fee when you trade options, and I got $86.86. I could have kept this money and use it to pay expenses or whatever I wanted to do. But given that I actually don't need the money, what did I do? I went to buy Wolf shares. As you can tell, Wolf shares, how many did I buy? 12. I bought it at $6.68 and spent $80.28. And I pocketed this much in cash. Remember, it broke the downward trend here. And just like I mentioned, price kept going up, and now is trading at $7.15. So I made 10% return this week, just 2 days, on what I bought using free money by selling put options. So value of put option went down. So I owe, or negative balance from selling put option went down. My price went up. So in total, I got 20% return out of this wolf speed. Am I going to be correct down the road? Nobody knows. There's only one person up there that knows what's going to happen to this stock price. But leveraging put options to generate money and using that money to get free shares is a strategy that I'm using. And it's something that you should also look into if you are familiar with options. And if you're not, try to study, because this could potentially allow you to get free shares of a company that might be recovering or that might be growing. It's incredibly powerful tool to use. So those who are interested in learning, go to my profile under leveraging options. I have a lot of videos on how to leverage options to make money, generate not only weekly income, but using that income to buy more shares so that you can start compounding even faster than just parking your money and waiting for dividends. This particular stock, there's no dividends. So there's no compounding that you'll be able to do by holding on to it. I know this might be very confusing for those who have never traded options. So please comment if you have any particular questions. You can also send me direct messages. I'm getting close to 1,000 direct messages, so I might not be able to answer everything in a timely fashion. But comments, I try to do it as much as possible. So please comment or send me direct messages, and also like and repost so that your friends will also be able to learn how to generate income as well as get free shares by leveraging options. One person actually commented not too long ago. He says, oh, if you know the tricks to do it, why would you share? I want to share so that other people can benefit from it. That's why I don't have a subscription. I don't have any intention of trying to make money from my followers. It's all there for you to watch and learn. So please utilize it as much as possible for your advantage so that you'll be able to make more money and eventually reach that financial freedom that you've been looking for. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you tomorrow or on Friday, or sometime later this week. Okay, bye.